American ghost towns and check out their mysterious histories. Santa Claus, Arizona. Nina Talbot, a real estate agent, was the master brain behind the Santa Claus town, a town built around Christmas. In the name of the man we often relate with soft tumbling snowflakes. The Christmas-themed buildings caught tourists' attraction. Nina sold the town in 1949 to cut her losses, and the town started falling apart in the year 1970. Today, only a little is remaining in the desert town. It always celebrates Christmas, and nothing has been left unmarked by vandalism. Rhyolite, Nevada. Rhyolite, a town built at the end of Death Valley, was founded in 1904 by prospectors looking for gold. In a very short time, the town got bustled with people and money started flowing, giving rise to huge industries. However, the financial crisis in 1907 closed all industries, and the final blow happened when the electricity was cut from the town. Today, the remnants of Rhyolite still remains, overlooking the smouldering desert. Terlingua, Texas. Terlingua is almost back to its normal, being after the murder case that shocked in 2014. One of the town's residents, Glenn Feltz, was brutally murdered, and his body was left in the parking lot where most of the town witnessed his pummeled body. However, in its new state, the town has attracted many outsiders like writers and artists, and also attracted many people who try to escape from their crimes to get a normal life. Kennecott, Alaska. Kennecott was abandoned in late 1930s when copper prices dropped and most of the mines started getting depleted with only a handful of residents remaining. Even though the town was sold in 1960, nobody lived there, and now being in the hands of wealthy Alaskans, the town offers tours to curious onlookers. The creepiness of the place made it perfect enough to shoot a horror movie. Cahawba, Alabama. Cahawba, a town that was once a state capital, got abandoned as the town got stuck with floods, very often resulting in huge increase in insects spreading contagious diseases around the town. The capital was moved in 1826, considering the dangerous condition, and is now a popular tourist attraction. Cahawba Military Prison is considered to be haunted to this day, as many of the prisoners got sick, starved, and lost their life because of the floods. Bulowville, Florida. The Bullow Plantation, which has been considered abandoned over a century and a half ago, still remains as a ruin that represents the presence of a 9,000-acre plantation where cotton, sugarcane and indigo was grown once. The Bulow family was forced to abandon the plantation during the Florida Wars when the militia took over and used the stone walls as a stronghold. The town stands still as a reminder of America's history of slavery. Glen Rio, Texas, New Mexico. Glen Rio, located in Texas, New Mexico, was founded in 1908. The town, which went well for decades with a restaurant, motel and gas station, got transformed to a ghost town when the newly constructed Interstate 40 bypassed the community. The Grapes of Wrath, a 1940 film, was filmed in Glen Rio, and the animated film Cars was inspired by a real-life motel in the town. The historic portion of the town has been protected as a historical landmark by the New Mexican state. Dudleytown, Connecticut. Dudleytown, a portion of Cornwall controlled by the Dudley family, was founded in 1700 and was abandoned in the 1800s. It began to decline with Cornwall as trees grown all over it, making it forbidden to enter. It became an infamous spot as the Dudley family was cursed. Several members went insane. 2 committed suicide and others reported seeing demons. The village of the damned has only little remains and remains as a true ghost town that gains a lot of popularity. Bodie, California. Bodie, a former gold mine in California, has declined over the first 2 decades of the 20th century, and the abandoned town is now known to be the most famous ghost town in all of America. The proper maintenance of the town, even after vandalism, led to the remains that still stood up after decades. Being named as a historic site and true representation of the Old West, it is one of the popular tourist destinations with a colourful history of gambling and prostitution. Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia was considered to be an abandoned town due to an accident that occurred in the 20th century. The town, built on top of long abandoned coal mines, caught fire and continues to burn. Day by day, things got worse, and sulphurous gases also played a major role in pushing people out of their homes. The frightening town has now been taken over by vandals